Okay, before we get started, hit that like button and subscribe. All right. Um, there is a lot going on. There is a lot going on around us. To get started, Russia warned Germany that their gas supply could stop flowing as soon as tomorrow because they have to do repairs on the turbine, and because of the sanctions, um, Russia was hit with the sanctions, and that same turbine has to be sent out. I think it's to what did they say, to another country that imposed sanctions on Russia to get fixed. So unless those sanctions are lifted, then they can't repair that turbine. So that is a big blow to Germany. I mean, it's not even cold yet. Wait until it gets cold. It is going to be bad, man, over there. Also, CNBC, 56% of Americans can't cover a $1,000 emergency expense with savings. 56%. Now, I mean, and it's bad, man. And the reason why I'm mentioning that because saving, prepping, and storing food and everything, that's fine. But you got to have some type of cash flow, some type of money on hand in your account or wherever you want to store it in your. You got to have a savings. You just can't store food and hope for the best. You know, I was watching a couple of channels and I'm hearing prepping, I'm hearing this, buy that. But I'm telling you, man, if you have a wife or if you have a husband or if you have a roommate and you guys are sharing those expenses and that person gets, let's say that person gets fired or it gets laid off or gets injured, you got to have enough resources to cover those bills for me personally. I'd say at least 90 days. That's just the benefit of the doubt. Some people may say 6 months, but by CNBC saying 56% of Americans cannot cover a $1,000 emergency expense with savings. I mean, I know it's rough out here, but man, it's really getting bad. I went to I don't mean to digress, but I went to Sam's Club, right? Was purchasing a couple of items, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you ever been to Sam's Club, they have these bags of 55-pound dog food. I was normally paying what, $21, $22. Increased $26.99 now for that same bag of dog food. You know, it's a lot of items in these stores that are either shrinking, they're shrinking the products and still paying. Actually, you're paying more. I went in Walmart and I was just looking at, you know, some bleach. So they had these bottles of Splash. What is it? They're not supposed to be splash preventable bleach. 1.3 quarts was $2.34 for a small bottle of bleach. I don't know if that's right. You tell me. I don't know. You know, I was looking for a gallon of bleach. Right now, you're going to be paying $6. We're talking about, I'm not talking about online. You may find some, I'm talking about if you're going into these department stores, what they're charging in my area. You know, you talking about almost $4 or $5 for freaking bleach to wash your clothes. And it's so many items that the prices are just changing, man. You know? And most people say, well, I'll just get it next week. I'll pick it up next week. Next week you get there and the price is done doubled on you. I caught on to another thing. Like, these gas stations have been turning off the little billboard sign where you can see the prices of gas in my area, they shut them down. I guess that's like, okay, I can find some gas cheaper. So, or you just be surprised when you get to the pump. You know, U.S. is sending another $1 billion over there to Ukraine. They're going to keep that fire burning. You sending $1 billion over there and we got problems here. It's just not making any sense. You know, Germany is going to get hit hard. They are going to get hit hard, buddy. When it's time, when it's cold, when that weather change, seasons change, and they don't have any gas, no gas, because you want to follow along, I'm telling you, it's going to get rough for them. You know? I mean, and it's no telling where the gas price is going to end up. It's not even the 4th of July. Wait until another week or so. We already at what? $5 for $5. We already at $5 for regular gas. You know? Everybody was out doing their shopping, doing their vacationing, doing stuff like that. Yeah, that's fine and dandy if you can afford it. But if you got to say to yourself, if your job lay you off or lay your spouse off, lay your husband off, lay your roommate off, do you have enough savings to take care of those bills? What if your roommate jumps ship? What if somebody just decide to leave? Are you going to have enough resources to take care of the bills? That is the number one thing you should be worried about. People are getting laid off from their jobs, man. If you keep up with all the, I keep up with some of the stock market, you know, see how this and that, because I do a lot of online ordering, you know, certain supplies I have to get and things you just can't get anymore. Especially air conditioner parts. 3 months out, 2 months out. You know, they want to substitute things, you know. It's a lot of things that a lot of items that I had, and I said, well, I'm not going to throw that out. I may need it. And guess what? I need it. Air conditioner parts, car parts. Everything is stocked up now, but you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. China just sealed the deal with Russia as far as their security alliance. That's a backing right there. All it takes for the gas prices to just be out of this world. You have, if China invades Taiwan, if Israel attack Iran, you are going to have some problems as far as gas prices. We are going to have some problems with gas prices. Telling you, keep an eye on that, man. You know, we sending all this money, hardware. We need to save some of that stuff for here. Ain't no telling what's going. I'm telling you, they keep shipping everything out. Man, so man, it's just a lot. I just wanted to come on here and you know, and bring that to light. Like 56% of Americans, you know, and what's going on. I'm gonna come back on here. I got a new product that I'm gonna do a review on. It's a 12 volt low. It's a 12 DC volt. You can run a DC or you can do an AC. It's a low voltage freezer refrigerator that you can take for camping, or if the power go out, you can put some food in and maybe get your battery banks and do it like that. So I'm just going to do a product review on that probably later in the week. But yeah, man, you want to make sure you have enough savings to cover a emergency expense, because I'm telling you, the way things are looking, these prices are, I mean, people ain't seen nothing yet. They are changing the prices on everything. And we didn't even get in the middle of summer yet. So you guys keep prepping out there. Stock some freaking cash. Make sure you have enough to take care of an emergency. You don't want to be caught off guard going on these expensive vacations and you come back and your car not running right. You know, you don't want to do that. So, you guys keep prepping. Do what you got to do. Go out and get your supplies that you need. Don't get things that you see and say, okay, I'm going to get it just to be getting it. Get the stuff that you need. And that's all I have for now. Hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching.